In the middle of the Sonoran Desert, under the beaming Arizona sun, 340 athletes compete for 5 days at the Desert Challenge Games. They come from all walks of life, each with a unique story. Among them is a special trio of siblings.
Every time I pass by her, you say, "See ya, Emma."
I was like, "You jerk."
Josh, Emma, and Lucas Jundt are adaptive athletes with hearts as big as their Paralympic aspirations. Emma has spina bifida, scoliosis, and an amputated leg. Good luck catching her on the track. Josh also has spina bifida and a club foot. He competes with the best of them. Lucas was born without fibulas in each leg. And there isn't a record he doesn't plan on breaking.
Yay!
On the sidelines, you'll find their biggest fans.
I've got tremendous respect for all of them, what they've come through.
What they've come through and the long journey to get here. Emma, Josh, and Lucas were born in Inner Mongolia, China, all to different birth parents. They first met each other as babies at an orphanage.
They've known me since I was roughly 5 days old.
The bond they established long before being adopted made their transitions into a new country and the same family easier.
They told me we're gonna get adopted, and I didn't trust them at all. It's like, oh no, we're not, because we were usually joking around about adoption and get jealous by young kids.
The love they received from their parents erased any doubt in their hearts.
I don't think of them as our adopted kids, right? We're just a family, and we always said when we were traveling to China, it was because our kids were there and we needed to bring them home.
Home is where the heart is, and news the Jundts received 20 years ago shattered theirs.
We had a son named Jacob who was diagnosed with cancer when he was just 5 years old in 2002. And while he was in that journey, he had mentioned, we should adopt. And we, of course, in that moment, said that is not going to happen right now.
After Jacob passed away in 2004, they remembered their late son's idea and their desire to give their other son, Isaac, siblings. That's when their home and hearts began to heal again.
I would definitely say God had a lot of things to do with it. Even in the faith, there's struggles, there's up and downs, but God's definitely helped our family a lot in the process of hurt or grief and joy and happiness.
They leaned on one another through life's plights, just like any family would.
Getting involved as much as they did in the athletics was a huge part in a lot of that healing. There's still a lot more that needs to happen, right, but it really moved them along the path.
After being told no so many times in their lives, events like the Desert Challenge are where adaptive athletes never have to sit on the side again.
Whenever I'm out there competing, I just feel this type of personality of Lucas. Hey, you're free, dude. Okay, this is what God's given you. Now go out there and use it, because we can't always run forever.
Since 2019, Lucas and Emma have become Paralympic All-Americans, while Josh and Emma have led Kenosha Indian Trail Track and Field to the program's first ever state championship and runner-up finishes. The Jundts earned 15 medals and a national record at the 2022 Desert Challenge Games alone.
A gold medal for Emma!
The fact that other people can look at them and say, hey, that can be me, right? Like it was for them.
Sometimes people just told me and say, dude, I'm inspired by you. It's like, oh, thank you. So I use that and keep going and keep showing what I can do.
Their motivation to inspire others is matched by the respect they demand as high-level competitors.
Encourage people, but don't just encourage them just because they're out there. Encourage them because they're doing the hard work that needs to be done.
And if I had to guess, I'd say the Jundts are just getting started. Reporting for Sports 360 AZ, I'm Eliav Gabay.